Hello, I'm Mary Schmidt, and I'm endorsing the Independent Party of America. Now you ask, what am I doing back in this video? Well, I made one yesterday, and I've been thinking after reading a little bit of a certain book. I won't say what the book is or who wrote it, because if I say what the book is or who wrote it, somebody might have some biased opinions about my opinions of what I've been reading. Now, as we all know, history could easily repeat itself. If we in fact elect a new Republican as president, do you know what's going to happen? I do. We're going to stick our noses in everybody else's business. That's what's going to happen. We're not going to clean up our own fucking backyard. We're not going to take care of our own starving children, our own abused children. What we're going to do is we're going to stick our beaks in somebody else's business and decide to go to their country and liberate them and give them a new sense of freedom. But let me ask you this, folks. When we went to Iraq for the very first time, after they so rightfully, or I'm sorry, the opposite, so wrongfully did some certain business in our country that left our country in a big uproar, a catastrophe. Did Iraq get a leader that quit killing women for sport? Did they get a leader that said, hey, look, we should have some new kind of freedoms? The answer to that, folks, is no. They're the same as they've always been since the soldiers invaded their country. They're even worse now, you know? How worse can you possibly get? You kill a woman just because her face is uncovered, or she commits adultery, or her husband dies and she needs some companionship, so she gets it from another person and they just stone her to death because of that. Has anything changed over there since we've been there? The answer is no. Bush was just trying to make us paranoid when he was doing his dirty business with the Saudis. He was doing dirty business because he was a rich, spoiled, rotten brat his whole life. And all he needed was a few extra dollars to make the rich richer and help his rich friends. And of course, make nice with the Saudis along with that. Well, what did we gain from all his paranoia? I'll tell you what we gained. We gained more fucking paranoia. I mean, I can walk down the street in downtown LA and not be paranoid. I can walk past gang members and not be paranoid. I'm just like, hey, how's it going, man? All right, how you doing? I just don't get involved with them. I don't stick my nose into their business. I don't call the cops on them. I don't bother them. And in return, guess what happens? They don't bother me. Okay, come on now. Somebody's bothering me when I'm walking down the street. I said, look, dude, I haven't got time for it right now. I just gotta go. That's all I do. I don't stick my nose into their fucking business, asking questions like I'm the fucking FBI or something. Nah, I just mind my own damn business. Maybe if that's what America did when another country gets themselves into a big upheaval, maybe this country would be better off. Okay, China even said, we pay too much attention to our fucking military and our financial woes. You know what? I think they're right. We don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of soldiers, 19-year-old kids just becoming killing machines, doing Bush's dirty work. Now it's going to be Romney's dirty work. I mean, if that guy can make another buck, he will. If he can make one more dollar off on another person's life, he will. Because that's just how stupid he is and how stupid the fucking Republicans are. I'm tired of everybody trying to make us all paranoid about what's going to happen next. You know, you better be scared to walk down the street, because that's going to be us in 5 years. We're going to be Iraq in 5 years. We sure are if Romney becomes elected. Come on, people. You know, history is just going to repeat itself even worse if that dumbass gets elected, and Obama doesn't get reelected. I mean, we just gotta quit sticking our noses into everybody else's damn business. Leave other countries alone like France does, you know, and Sweden and all them. You never see them getting into any wars because they're not greedy assholes. You know, if they want to have a civil war, just like in Vietnam, that's their own damn business. Don't get our 19, 20-year-old kids brainwashed and killed over your bullshit. Go to the library and open up a damn book. But don't go in the goddamn American military. That place is fucked up. I know, because my dad was a Vietnam vet. And now he's Democrat turned Republican. I don't give a fuck about what he says about the military and about our freedom and about our pride. I'm just tired of being fucking paranoid about everything, you know? Come on. Don't join the military because you like to be told what to do and be brainwashed. Think for yourself. Unless you're like my little brother and you were forced in there by your dad. You know? You want to go into the military? Fine, that's your business. But don't shove it down my throat or anybody else's throat. We don't want that bullshit in our lives. Oh, grow up and join the military. Yeah, so I can go to Iraq and get my ass killed for nothing. Or Afghanistan. Or wherever they're going to send them next. Oh, somebody's squabbling on the street. Send the military over there. Send in the National Guard. Oh, come on, people. Wake the fuck up. And one thing I cannot stand is a goddamn Twinkie. My stepmother is a 70-something-year-old Twinkie. Why? Because her dad was rich. And her mother never worked. So why would I listen to somebody as stupid as her? Who has no fucking idea what she's talking about, and she thinks she does, and then she turns around and says nobody else has any idea what they're talking about unless they believe in what I believe in. Well, I believe in education, getting a degree, and using it with a job. All the military wants to do is turn you into a goddamn killer. So, I'm going to ask you this. Is it worth it? No. Because we got to start cleaning up our own backyard. Before we clean up anybody else's backyard, we got to turn around and look in the mirror and see our own damn war going on right there in South Central. Going on right there. Right there, when you walk out your door. When you see kids, when you walk out your door and you see a little 1-year-old kid getting slapped around by his parents because he's making too much noise. I'm sorry, but that is just more important than somebody else's fucked up country. They can liberate themselves. They can take care of themselves. They can survive. But we got kids in America right now that we need to start taking care of. We need to quit fucking around with somebody else's own bullshit. Now you can be like all those people in their 20s and 30s and read the Rolling Stone and say, yeah, Romney's full of shit. I'm talking to you. 13, 14, 15. You can't vote right now. But 3 years goes by real quick. You think I'm worried about coordinating colors or matching or getting a hair dye or a hairdo right now? No, I'm worried about who's going to be elected president in less than a week. And I think you should worry about it too. Women, you Twinkies, stop being Twinkies. Think for yourself. Quit getting into these abusive relationships. Stand on your own 2 feet. If you have to get public assistance to do it, then do it. Because sometimes, in some cases, our values are just as fucked up as they are in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and all those Middle East countries that don't like women. Well, how many men in this country don't like women? A lot. Bush is one of them, and Romney is one of them. I know, because I've heard the way they've talked. I've watched them on videos. I've watched them on TV. I've watched Fox 48 so much I had to quit watching it because it was frying my brain. And with that said, let me ask you this one more time. Do we as a country need to keep taking care of everybody else when our own people are starving? I'm Mary Schmidt, and this has been another video snippet.